Hi guys, welcome back to Plan for Productivity. Today we're going to be setting up our bullet journal for October. Because there is such a cozy and fun mood that goes along with this month, I decided to decorate my journal and add a little bit of cartoons and characters for Halloween. At the end of the video, I've included the tutorials on how to draw all of the characters that I include in my spreads for this month, just in case you need a little guidance. So I'm going to use a dual brush pen, the Tombow brand, to go over the outline of the words October and then get in with some decorations afterwards. To draw very fine lines so that it doesn't draw that much attention and it looks kind of skinny and delicate. So I already have an idea of where I want them, so I'm just going to start placing them there. So now we're going to add some doodles and color to make it a little more decorative. Create some of the spread. I'm going to start by tracing the squares for the calendar with the Papermate pen, which is one of my favorite pens of all time. I use it all the time in my journal for all of my lines. For the title, we're looking for an effect where the letters only show above the squares. The trick that you can do is put a piece of paper like this, so you avoid going over the boxes. This spread is where I basically do all of the planning for the month. I'm going to use this orange Papermate, it's the same M size, to write all of the titles of this section. I already planned this out so you can organize, but I think that this is more than enough space. So I'm gonna have a short section here called Focus. I'm writing all of these in like long capital letters to match the style. The next section here will be for meals. Because I have a very busy month, I will be meal prepping a lot. And then here at the bottom is going to be exercise. On this side of the page, I'm going to focus on all of my goals. And then here at the bottom is going to be my budget. For the last spread, I'm going to be creating a habit tracker. I'll be using the typical grid format with the numbers of the month on the top and the habits as the rows. I decided to keep the decorations quite simple, and to organize my habit, I separated them into categories: morning routine, evening routine, and the rest of the habits that I have to get done on a daily basis. So I'll be taking ideas from you guys on Instagram on what I can draw for this box. So make sure to stay tuned to my stories this weekend. So we're going to start with the spider. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is draw a circle like this, depending on the size that you want your spider. It doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, the less perfect, the better it looks. And then you're gonna draw the 4 little legs on each side. We're gonna start by just drawing a little stick like this on where you want the legs to be. If that's where you want them to be. Then you're gonna take and make that a triangle. So like this, like an inverted triangle like that. That's gonna help you get the shape of the leg a little better. Right? See where they fit better and just make them all triangles like this. Now what we're gonna do is trace it and give it the actual shape. Like I said, I don't want it to be perfect, so I'm just gonna get the circle, do it a little like that. And then what you're gonna do is use this same shape as a base, except make it a little more round, a little less triangle and perfect, and just give it a little bit of a twist to the shape. So you're gonna go like that, see? A little more round, it goes at the top. Triangle goes at the top and then it circles at the bottom. It doesn't have to look perfect because that's what makes it look kind of cute. And then finally, the last thing that we're missing is the eyes. Next, I'm gonna teach you how to draw a bat. First of all, you're gonna start with a long oval like this, depending on the size you want your bat, right? Then you're gonna do like a circle like that, so that's the body and the head. After that, you're gonna go and make a little like mountaintop, I guess, or a little like triangle shape like this. Coming out right from that crease, you just make a triangle like that, see? And then you put these together like that. So those are gonna be our wings. Now we're gonna trace it with your marker and give it the final shape. This shape, you're gonna make it more into like a long diamond. So it's gonna be a little more like that. The head and the ears are the same. And for the wings, you have to add these 2 lines in the middle like this, and then connect them sort of like this with the little curves at the bottom. And finally, you draw the eyes and the fangs. I'm gonna show you how to draw a witch hat. So first thing you're gonna wanna do is draw a triangle like this, you know, kind of pointy. And then you're gonna draw these 2 lines to make the bottom part of the hat. Now you're gonna take this line and make it a curvy shape like that. And these are also gonna become a little bit more curvy like that. You're gonna do a wave sort of that goes up, bottom at the center, right? So we're gonna do up, bottom, up, and then come back to the corners like that. There we go. Now this part, all you have to do is connect it from the bottom like this with a semicircle like that. And these parts are the bottoms of the hat. Right? Now it has a little bit of shape. Now when you go to the top, you're gonna go like halfway through the triangle and trace that line. And now you're gonna go into a triangle on the inside, a triangle towards the outside like that. Go to the top again, and this is where you're gonna draw your little curve. So you're gonna go like this and then trace it on the inside. It doesn't have to be perfect, and the more square it looks, it gives it a better look. And the ghost is the simplest one. You're literally just gonna take a large oval like that, and then when you're gonna trace your ghost, all you're gonna do is trace the top and then go straight at the bottom. Straight like that, and then here you do the wiggly lines. And then to do the eyes, again, one bigger than the other, and you make him looking any direction you want. You're gonna start by trying to draw a rectangle like this, very light with your pencil, and then you're gonna curve that rectangle. You're gonna use that baseline to create the curves of the pumpkin. So you're gonna go like this, see, curve 1, curve 2 on the sides, and then do 2 more curves in the middle, like that. The bigger, the better. You're gonna use the triangle to do the stem. So when we trace it, what we're tracing is the first curve with other curves like this, stem, and then we can do the eyes. For the mouth, this is the shape that we're looking for, except you're gonna give him 1 tooth like this, and then the wiggly at the bottom. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and the setting up of October. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye.